Introduction. Daffodils, or I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, is a notable romantic poem written by William Wordsworth. Based on one of a stroll the poet took himself, this poem brings out the thoughts and feelings he had experienced then through the daffodils he had seen. About the poet. William Wordsworth, 1770 to 1850, was an eminent English poet. He is famed for being one of the founders of Romanticism. Famous works of his include The Prelude, The Solitary Reaper, and Ode to Duty. Explanation of the stanzas. Stanza 1. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crow, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. The poem begins with the persona comparing themselves to a cloud that wandered lonely over vales and hills. This line hints at the solidarity that encompassed the persona. All of a sudden, however, the persona sees a group of daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, swaying with the breeze. Stanza 2. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending along the margin of A. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. Continuing on like the never-ending stars, the daffodils seemed to stretch forever. At just a mere glance, the persona could spot 10,000 daffodils dancing under the sun. Stanza 3. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be why, in such a jocund compa, I gazed and gazed but little though what wealth the show to me had brought. The waves from the ocean near the daffodils danced just like them, except the daffodils were far better than them in their joy. The persona, revealed to be the poet himself, states that he couldn't help but partake in their infectious happiness. The persona goes on to state how they had stared at the daffodils, unblinking, without realizing their worth then. Stanza 4. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. In the final stanza, the persona is reminiscent and wistful. Lying on their couch languorously when broody or thoughtful, the image of the daffodils conjured up in their mind. The peacefulness and the solitude they had offered would instant fill their heart with pleasure. Their heart would thus go dance along with the daffodils he had seen once. Conclusion. This is a beautiful poem that captures nature at its finest. Each line reveals how man and nature are entwined with each other, and how nature had the power even to eradicate the loneliness present in human beings.